Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to a Monday, middle of the day stream. Can you tell I am not working today? I can. All right. Timberborn got an experimental patch today, or the experimental branch was patched today. And with it comes a pretty substantial change to irrigation. And I'll actually be able to show the impacts of that on two of my maps, one which I've been streaming, and then another which I started last night. That map is now out, probably, but we'll see. But I thought that I would show the patch notes, assuming I did this correctly. Look at that. Okay. So first things first. Two new attractions, an important irrigation update, a feature that has been missing for a flippin' too long, and more. So in today's not-so-small update, we're changing and adding attractions. The irrigation algorithm receives an important tweak. Goodbye, water dump trick, which I'll talk about in a minute. We're also adding the ability to build mirror buildings. Oh, and the extract is now green. Again. So, attractions. So they now have a dance hall. So with this update, the folktales get to show off their dancing skills. The Ironteeth now get a daily dose of high culture, or propaganda as the case may be. They've also updated the attractions to accept resources carried by haulers, opened up the ability to add new types of attractions in the game. So something that potentially modders can do. So new building dance halls. It's a 1,200 science points, 100 logs, 50 treated planks, 20 metal blocks, and it's folktales only. All folk tales, old and young alike, are famous for their sick moves. Now they can finally hit the dance floor. Apparently, that's a new thing. It looks like that. The Motivatorium is 1,200 science points, 75 logs, 100 gears, and 20 treated planks, and requires 200 horsepower to operate. Ironteeth only. Here, the Ironteeth proletarians unite and collectively remember what society is about. They have made a change to the mud bath. I've never used that, so I can't really talk about it, but apparently it now costs 40 logs, 20 gears, and 50 treated planks, and it now needs a supply of dirt, which kind of makes sense. They've updated the decontamination pod. It's now 20 planks, 5 gears, and 5 metal blocks, and it now requires a steady stream of extract. Again, that makes sense. Updated the temple. It now needs a steady supply of extract, which is being burnt inside to assist in reaching a higher state of contemplation. The flames were updated to reflect that. And they've updated the engine. Again, something I haven't used yet, but it now works in a similar fashion and no longer has workers. The engine will keep working as long as haulers keep delivering it logs. Stinky map. Is that the dance hall? Yeah, this is the dance hall. Isn't that cool? So they had released an animation of beavers dancing on their Twitch like a day ago, or excuse me, last week. And so it makes sense now why this animation exists. And I love this thing. I love the propaganda, motivatorium. I love the fact, I mean, it's so on brand for Ironteeth. Anyways. So irrigation changer. So this is a huge change for irrigation. So the trick that people used to do to irrigate here is you would have a 1x1 block and it would irrigate a large area. And I'll actually show this because this has affected my maps pretty impactfully. So, but you'll notice here, we've got a 1x1 here with a water dump. And it's just basically doing like one square, maybe two squares around the water placement. This is how we did it, where we would put a water dump up against a corner of the map. And again, similar story. It's a 1x1, so it doesn't really irrigate. And then if you look over here, we have a 1x3, and it's irrigating a larger area, but it's still, relatively speaking, very small. And over here, they've got a 5x5, and you'll see it's irrigating a pretty good size area here around it. So recent changes may have crippled the infamous water dump trick, but we've done with half measures, or at least we think we are. Our players' creativity knows no bounds. Irrigation algorithm now takes into account the area of water bodies. Smaller water bodies irrigate smaller areas. Made a small change to most maps to address the above. So they've also now added a banner anytime you change seasons. So for instance, if a bad tide was starting, you would get this big banner. It's actually pretty noticeable. It's a nice quality of life change. You can now flip buildings. So before that wasn't an option, but now you can essentially mirror any building any way that you want. So if you have a tight fit for something, you're not having to finagle it quite as much. So that's actually a nice quality of life change here. Default hotkey is F. And then they removed the mirrored lodge because, well, it's now possible to flip the existing lodge. These are the changes to extract, so it's now a very green. They've updated the model. It doesn't show here for rooftop terrace, although this is the temple. When they mentioned they had changed the flames, as you can see now, there's the green coming out of the temple. Apparently, bad tides use different fog colors. Okay. They've updated some stuff with the number cruncher, underground pile, and engine so that door and lighting window is exclusively to indicate the type of worker. So these lights you see here on the building, here, for instance, and then these ones here, they're blue when it's a bot, or they're amber when it's a beaver that's working in there. So you see the various lighting on there. There's no examples of any bots in this particular screenshot. All right. Reduced bot assembler's height to 1 tile. So now they've made some changes to the map editor, which apparently you can have a custom image as a thumbnail. So you can add extra layers like logos. Okay. You can now simulate droughts and bad tides within the editor, which is pretty cool. And I haven't really built maps. So a couple of miscellaneous changes. Books and coffees are now consumed before the beavers enjoy their time in attractions, such as carousels. So it should make it easier to hit higher well-being levels. I don't know what order they were consuming things in, but apparently they've just changed the order. They've reordered the attractions to match their increasing science point costs and well-being gains. Added some sounds. Added additional sounds. Added some flavor text. They've done some localization stuff, including crediting the team. Apparently, you can hide the UI with Control H, and they now make it so that if you hit escape, you can see the UI again. It's a quality of life change. Fixed a bug that caused beavers en route to cut a tree to stop in weird places upon loading the game. Okay. Caused contaminated beavers to not be counted against the automated migration limits. Fixed hauler backpack clipping. Fixed maple syrup barrels clipping through the train. Okay, so pretty straightforward changes, I think, for our gameplay here. So let us show. I will show the impact of the changes to the water dumps. So first thing I'm going to show is the crash landing map. This is the one that we've been playing on stream most recently. It's the custom map, and we had kind of started making a little bit of progress with it, but I was relying on the quote-unquote water dump trick. So I will show you what we did and then what the new impact is. All right. No. I want the one before the autosave. Here we go. One moment, please. Okay. So this map is the one we had the very large dam going on in the corner, and we had a one wide water dump here, which was when this dried up, we would still irrigate this whole area here. But of course, that isn't. We'll see. Well, right now it won't show it, but this one will absolutely demonstrate it. So if you look here, we've got a little one wide water dump here, hydrating all of these trees. So let me unpause the map, and what you're going to see is it's going to very quickly... There it goes. It dehydrate all of the... There we go. So it dehydrated all of this over here. So before, this little 1x1 water dump was hydrating all the way over here. So what is that? That's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13 diameter around this. And now all that's being hydrated by this is essentially the 2 blocks here. And then I assume over here as well. So you can just kind of see everything dry up. Same story here. This used to hydrate all of these plants over here, but now they're dried up. So really, in a lot of ways, this is fixing what is best described as an exploit, where if you think about it, you're hydrating a very large area with just a relatively small amount of space. And then if we load up this one. Yeah. So this is an Ironteeth playthrough map that I was working on last night just to try to get an idea of what hard mode Ironteeth is like. And I did the same thing here, where we had put in this little water dump here, and then I had actually added water to a much larger area here. So you'll see this area, or this is certainly, well, it's definitely, there's a 3x3 here, but it's way more. There's a lot of surface area with this. So you'll see all of the trees here are hydrated. All of the plants here are hydrated. The plants over... and everything over here is somewhat hydrated. There's some stuff that's dead, but it's still hydrated. It's just not growing. So when I unpause this, what we're going to see here, once it updates, is even that large. This large area here that was hydrating, we still have most of the trees in the upper layer, which is fine. But we started losing trees here, there, and everywhere that were being hydrated from this spot. And so these are now all essentially unwatered. And then down here, all of this is now, some of this, I should say, is now dead. Like these ones here are no longer hydrated. And... yeah, so then over here, we have these kohlrabis that are dying as a result of this water dump no longer being able to provide irrigation. So overall, I think it's a good change because it takes some of the exploitiness out of the game. And if we let this run for a minute, we should see the bad tide banner in just a second. When I was doing testing this before streaming, we actually got a bad tide. So we'll let it run for a minute. But so this is going to change some of the ways in which we irrigate or care for our plants. But you see here, this is hard mode Ironteeth on the Canyons map. And so I had a pretty solid colony going. I only played this for a few hours last night. But you see, we're losing all of this. Now, the solution to a lot of this... let me just put this back on 1x. So the solution, apparently, is going to be... you want a... essentially a 3x3, but that's not going to work with that building. That's going to cause nothing but a flood. You know, we're not using this right now, so we're just going to get rid of it. This is for demonstration purposes anyways. Get a water dump. Put it there. Put stairs right there. And then we're going to prioritize. Now, I haven't tested this. I was just on the Discord, and someone posted this as the likely solution to let us push this debris out of here. All right, we're going to go up to 3x speed just so these guys start building this. These crops here are going to be dead before this gets built, which is fine. All right, so this is the banner. So it's huge. There's no question that there's a bad tide coming. All right, beavers, get to it. Let's get this thing built. I want to see what it does. The nice thing is we'll have the bad tide, so we'll actually be able to see the impact of what this does. But then this map is essentially going to be done. We had started building a secondary dam here. All of this construction you see here is. All right, beavers. All right, 1.4 days until the bad tide. So this building is now of no use to us anymore. We can go ahead and delete that. Not that we're actually... Hello, Bum and Dick. How are you? I enjoy your puns, sir. Or ma'am. Person. Alright, so hopefully we'll get this built here so we'll actually be able to see the impact. If we do a 3x3, it should still water most of the crops over here, even with the irrigation changes. So it doesn't mean a lot more real estate from an investing water and everything, but overall, we have the plants, we have the wood. It's just hot at this point. It's keeping these beavers from building this. But we'll see. The bad tide's going to come rolling through here in just a second, and we're going to see all the preparation for the bow tide. All right, make this a priority job. And so what we're going to see now is that irrigation increased by 800%. Yeah. For sure. Like this is just based on the analysis of folks on the Discord. So this is really my first time really looking at it. But we'll see here. The good news is with the bad tide coming, we'll be able to really see kind of what the impact is since the bad time doesn't irrigate. And we got to watch all our trees die. Yeah, so this 3x3 is now irrigating a good size area. I mean, it's not quite as big as what the old one with the 1x1 was, but you'll see at least all of this would be dead if I had a 1x1, because that was 1x1's only going to irrigate literally like 2 blocks around that hole, where with this 3x3 we're certainly getting 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 11 blocks in a circle approximately. But like I said, we're going to lose a whole lot of plants and everything here. This is our first bad tide on this map, which making it on hard mode to cycle 7 without a bad tide is actually pretty rare. But this is the solution. 14. Oh, okay. So it's still 14. Okay, very... I was counting from this actual source, but I guess if you're counting from the water dump, that probably makes sense. If I go this way, what is it? Well, it's hard to say because this water dump up here is still irrigating a whole lot. These trees are still not picking up from this water dump, even though this is a large area here. South. Oh, yeah. Good call. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 16. Well, that's 16 from there, but it would be 14 from there. Okay, yeah. So it's 14. It's doing a 14 by 14 circle. I don't have a problem with this change, if I'm quite honest. The 1x1 thing was kind of cheesy. I get it. I used it because it was there, but I really don't have a major issue with it. They have claimed they've made some changes to a couple of the maps. I haven't done that yet, so I'm thinking I'm going to actually start a new map here in just a second. I wasn't streaming this. This was just me trying to learn this map. Yeah, I agree. I think it was good. It was better than the change the first time where they made it so that water didn't go through through anything. That was very frustrating. What was that, 2 updates ago or 3 updates ago? 3 updates to the experimental patch, to be clear. But I tried this map last night because I was told that, oh, this is a really, really hard on Ironteeth hard. And I see it. I can definitely see it. If this was to happen earlier than cycle 7, I really lucked out on this playthrough. So I was able to research water dumps, and I was able to get the trees going up here. Get this area here irrigated. Otherwise, this could easily be the death of a colony. Because you figure, normally this gets watered to about here from the stream. But that's the big change. And I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to start a new game. Main menu. All right. We will do Ironteeth. I don't know what they may or may not have changed. Canyon, again, Rolo is the one who was trying to get me to do Canyon on Ironteeth hard, which we could potentially do, because that was the one where he kept getting wiped out. Lakes is a fun map. I haven't done Beaver Roam, but I don't really want to deal with big piles of everything right now. We could do Helix. Helix they're looking for feedback on, so they've added Helix. This one's an interesting map. I've never actually played it, but the water sources are here at the top of the mountain, and then, as one would expect, it's at Helical's path out. Looks like there's some water over here as well, and then of course you have the bad water, which is inner space. So maybe Helix is a good choice for us. Meander's the one we were playing most recently, so we're familiar with that map. Helix? Yeah, I'm actually leaning towards that. Mountain Range is not compatible. Terraces is another one that looks interesting. You have your water source up here, and then it kind of works its way down, and you have a pretty good sized bad water, like water source here as well. Not compatible. Waterfalls is a... again, I played this one. This isn't too bad. You start basically here, and then you can tap into the... that, and then there's there's 2 bad water sources here on the backside. So I did another Ironteeth playthrough on that map. Let's try Helix. And since I haven't done hard mode yet, we'll try hard mode, and we will probably get absolutely murdered because I have never played hard mode on stream. So this will be interesting. Humans did not make it, and neither will you. Your settlement starts with scarce resources. Droughts and bad tides are severe and become even worse over time. Prepare to sharpen your incisors. So once this starts, we're going to immediately pause and kind of assess where we're going to go. Because what I learned for the first time playing hard last night, you can have a drought within 3 days. Ironteeth. Okay. What do we have? We have 2 bad water sources here. Oh, that's interesting. Metal on top of the mountain. Or I should say a underground ruins on top of the mountain. Metal is here. A 3rd bad water source here. I just go in a big circle. Good. Oh no, there's 5 bad water sources on this. Okay. All right, so there's lots of opportunity for bad water power, especially if the Ironteeth. Okay. All right, so then the Helix here. The water comes from these are our water sources. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 water source blocks here that come from and fill up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 deep. So the only time I've ever seen this map played was on update 4, and so basically that person did a lot of like dams to capture the water. It was JC the Beard, if I remember correctly. A lot of dams to capture the water in various places. Okay. Potentially could steer bad water off over here. So moving down here could isolate fresh water in this spot. A lot of terraces, but in theory you could get, with some well-placed dams, we could hydrate a lot of land over here. So that's a possibility if we want to move or start a backup colony there. Could also send all the bad water here and off the map. So we could protect our colony here, but this would take some infrastructure. Actually, maybe floodgates here force all the water down here in a way. Again, infrastructure, so it would take some research. This is an exit point. So I'm really kind of thinking about what we're going to do if we get a bad tide. This is an exit point, but these are like future ways of getting the bad water out sooner. That one's not bad. Okay. But let's get started with our basics. First thing we do is get a water pump up and running. Probably, I want to probably dam. here. So if that assumption, we'll put our water pump here and here. That started. We'll make this a priority job. We'll leave the other one as a normal job. All right, let's get started. Trees. Okay, we have steps here. Take advantage of that. Let's get 1, 2 there. We'll mark the trees for cutting. Start with that. And over here, we're just going to completely clear cut this as well. Except for that one tree. 2 trees there. And we will put 2 flags there. That started. Want to drop in a small lumber pile there for now, set to logs, just in case we destroy buildings that will pick up the logs. We'll throw 2 more people into that job for the moment. You're gonna need to start getting berries. Cover. That will cover 1. All right. Up to 2x speed. Oh, I know that we lack. It's okay. All right, these guys are done, so we're going to go to 1 person in the town hall. All right, so the next thing we're going to need is to start thinking about our science. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All of these are going to be low priority jobs for the beginning. Except for 1, actually. 1 will be. We'll need to start getting some science in. And water storage. How about a farm? Yes, definitely next on the list. Really worried, though. We're going to have to keep the farming somewhat away from the water here, so we'll probably go here. All right. Put covers. Put that there. Trying to keep most of the buildings here on the dry parts because we're going to want to maximize the farming. And so then for farming, we need to do kohlrabies. Get our kohlrabies down. Okay. Or beaver. He's like, I'm doing all this by myself, man. Okay, we've got water coming in. That's good. Oh, I've already cleared all the trees that can be cut over here. Or are they? Oh no, their storage is full. Okay, that's fine. We have 1 unemployed beaver. add him to... Actually, we'll add 2 to this. We'll pause one of these woodcutters. I can't stand 3x speed. I won't lie. I will be switching back and forth quite often. 3x for me is like... If it goes wrong, it's always on 3x speed. All right, have you collected 20 berries already? No, and no. All right, get through the night. I'm gonna go ahead and switch these guys to 18-hour days. Beavers move too fast. Yeah, it's just inevitably, it feels like I will get... flashes of light. They are the Flash, as Barry Allen says. I find that ironic. All right. Sorry, my Twitch threw up an error message, but it's good. I don't think it affected anyone on our side. But yes, so the water changes are good. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out with the changes to irrigation. Again, I like it, so we'll see how that plays out ultimately. Okay. Future planning. I want to dam up this lower section here because this is going to be a water source for us, and then we're probably going to also want to dam up here. So we'll have 2 distinct areas. The only risk we have with doing that is we get water surges where it could potentially flood. But this area here is pretty contained. So I don't see that as a problem. So this is expensive. Super expensive early game to put these dams in. So what I'm thinking is 5 dams right there. And then we'll probably put levees on either side. And I think that'll be okay. But they're not going to be able to build that right now, so it's okay. As soon as we get logs, we will have... Alright, I bet you're done cutting. Nope, you still have trees to cut. Okay. What about you? And a drought on day 5. So not actually, that's pretty good for hard mode. Alright, so these guys have nothing to do, so we're just going to pause them because there's no more trees over there. We'll leave one of the jobs over there. And then over here, we're going to need to mark more trees for cutting. You can go all the way over there. I want to be careful not to chop all the trees down, but we'll leave those 2. They can be our spreading trees, just like we left this one to be a spreading tree. We have birch across the street. Thank you very much. This tells you how much I don't do Ironteeth. Good scout. If you want babies, you need some breeding pods. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, so we have kohlrabies going in, so that's good. Storage for berries is probably going to be an important one as well. We'll put it over here next to the breeding pods. Good news is we have enough water. We should survive this drought. Can't say the same for our plants. So all of these kohlrabies are going to die, but that's okay. what'll happen is we'll pause buildings that we're not using, and then they will... we're going to have a food problem. All right. Okay. Are there any other accessible berries here? No. Yeah, we're going to have a food problem. It is what it is. I fully anticipate if you start your farm very early, the harvest before drop. Good call. Yeah, I did it in the wrong order for sure. It'll be fine. We'll see how we go. If everybody dies, we'll start over again. It's fine. This hard mode is not something I've normally played for sure. So, I just updated my stream title to say that this is a new map on hard mode so that folks know. Like I said, there's a good chance we're going to... Let's see, this is 1.4 days. This needs 3 days. It's not gonna live. We don't have enough logs, so I can't do straight dams across here either. It will be fine. Need 120 science for those. All right, let's take it to 3x speed, and we'll slowly watch as everything dies off here in a minute. All right, you've got nothing to do. I'm just going to pause you. Use your labor elsewhere. Started hard mode in practice to be... Oh, okay, that makes sense. I've normally just played normal because I like to do chill, but I was talking with a few folks that were like, you need to... Oops, don't pause. You should try hard mode. And I'm like, I don't know. And so that I was kind of like challenged to do a little bit of hard mode. So, all right, we have cleared out every berry that we can possibly harvest. Now that we have storage up, I don't need that many gathering flags, but... Because we're pausing all the buildings, they're over here. They're doing the science stuff for us, which is good. And at some point, they're going to want housing. Hard is great to sharpen efficiency, I bet. As tempting as it is to go into levees first, I actually think I need to get a forester first. But we need planks for that, which means I need to get somebody over here doing the plank stuff. So we can... Do I want to get power? So that can go there. Power wheel can go there. That would be accessible. We can put a 4x4 building in that space if we want. I guess the plus side of the Helix map is it does take a little bit of time when the drought starts before the water goes away, but it also takes just as much time for the water to arrive. So. I need one person working there. Pause you, pause you. We will use your resources elsewhere. Go ahead and unpause that. That'll get us some more logs. How far out can you go? Go there. Alright, this will get us planks. Planks will allow us to do the forester, so let's get that unlocked. Guess we can plant... There we go. Stick the forester in there. We can plant trees here. Down some pine trees. As tempting as it is to go birch, I think the wood loss is just not there. Trees there. Are we at minus 11? Hunger. Oh yeah, we're starving. Yep. This is where we find out whether or not the lack of berries will do us in, which it will. Good call. They actually come in. I didn't realize they came in. Honestly, didn't think they were going to come in time. That's why I had paused the farm. Oh well, we'll get some kohlrabis in. Breeding pods are paused due to lack of berries. Okay, so not the best start, admittedly. Okay, you're done. Popped all the trees. All right, we have enough for levees now. We can go ahead and unlock levees. That will go there, and that will go there. Build across like so. Eventually, we'll eat these trees. We'll chop these trees across the river. Although they're beavers, so I guess they could eat them. And we probably need to think about housing at some point. But let's get through this drought. 1.1 days left. Everything dead now? Yep. So we can pause you. Go do... Okay, so you're gonna have... Good news is we'll get pine trees in. We're working on this, so we'll next drought we'll have some water here, so that will be good. We are going to be blocked by trees for a little while, but we can chop these last trees down. We just have to extend the road. Leave that tree. We'll leave that tree. Drought has ended. Really like the new pop-up that's in your face, but it's also like there's no question on what's going on. Okay. What are we doing on planks? We have plenty. Done with that for the moment. Not building anything that needs planks. Not yet. As soon as the water comes, we'll unpause the pumps and the farm. Oh, we did lose 1 2, 3, 4 beavers, 5 beavers. Oh my gosh. We lost everybody. Forester is built. Well, we're basically done though. We have 2 adult beavers and 1 baby. We could try to recover. Yeah. We could try to recover, but honestly, I think I'm just going to restart the map. And do better this time. Where did this water come? Oh, did you overflow? Oh, you overflowed right there. Where did that water come? Yeah, so starting the kohlrabies much sooner. We did good on the water. Because they didn't die, although we just lost another to hunger, and we've lost that last one. Okay, this save is done. All we have is 1 baby beaver. But who is going to die of hunger because there's no food to feed it. All right. Main menu. Okay. Try that again. Good game. Ironteeth. Helix. Hard mode. So that's the first time I've ever lost an entire colony. So there's that. All right, let's try Ironteeth. Helix. Hard. Take 2. Alright, so we are going to need a pump. I don't think that changes for us. Alright, need 2 waters this time instead of 4. Alright, need a farmhouse. Good. That's well, we need the gathering flag too. Do the whole area, so we'll do 2 of you. Farmhouse can go. Farmhouse in right there. And then our woodcutters, let's start over here. Okay. 1, 2. Everybody's working in the city center until everything is built. Path. Oh, oop, oop. All right, food-wise, we're going to need to immediately get kohlrabies in the ground. We're just going to go boom. Only spend wood on things you really need at the moment. Good shout. Alright, so we've got some wood coming in. We'll extend the woodcutters over here at some point in the not too distant future, but... Alright. Take you down to 2. You guys can't really do anything until you have storage. Or not storage, until you have logs. Alright, do you want to put in a small log storage again? The only reason I do this is if I end up wrecking a building, I want to be able to pick up the debris. I got burned on a save where I did that. All my trees were gone, and I had buildings, so I was like, I'll destroy buildings, and then it still didn't solve the problem. And the reason, of course, because the beavers won't pick up, or they need a place to put it, they can't just build from debris, which is a design decision that the developers made, which is fine. Work within the constraints of what we have, right? Okay, up to 2x speed we go. All right, so we know that it will hydrate here. I prefer to put water tanks close to the pumps so the worker spends less time walking and more pumping. Yeah, that's reasonable. I was thinking of it as more the... Oh, I didn't mean to pause. I was thinking of it more of the... not the commute issue. Hold on. The word is escaping my brain. Not using the arable land, but... I get it. Okay. A little bit of a slower start. You guys, okay, you guys are still chopping trees. Pardon me while I check my work computer. Despite the fact that I'm off, I'm getting notifications. Okay. Got it. Okay, so we've got water. Working on building the farmhouse. That will, as soon as that's built, they will start planting. Okay, you guys are full on berries. Yes? Is that what the problem here is? Yes. Okay, so one of the things I know we can do is build more gathering flags and just cycle them. Use them as storage, basically. Pause. Priority job. Then they'll bring more berries in there, so we'll have some more berry storage. Until we actually build the storage for berries. Alright, the kohlrabis are going in on day 2, so that's great. Bump these guys up to 18-hour days. Pods. Time to put breeding pods down. Is 20 okay? I did a one night where it looked like everybody was started to complain. I didn't know what the limit was, to be honest. All you thirsty beavers should get some water and then build the water tank. Got one tank down. $20. Yeah, that seems... They need some downtime, but... Except for this one beaver who's still working, apparently. Alright, the kohlrabis are down. They will be in... relatively soon. guys chop everything that I told you you're allowed to chop? Yes. Okay, so pause. Pause. I'm going to bring you over here. Immediately start chopping trees. All of the dead trees for sure. And we'll do these ones. We're going to leave a couple of trees here and there so that they regrow. Go. All right, we're definitely off to a little bit more comfortable start than we were a minute ago. Are you full already? You are. Okay, pause those two, so that will force them to continue to collect berries. And we're not going to be able to get more berries in before the drought. Breeding pods are scheduled. Inventor is... Put your inventor... Two of them... I'm going to put... Well, we're going to put one. We're going to pause the second one. It's just a reminder that I want it. Alright, first breeding pod is in. Second water tank is up. Inventor's down. Chopping trees. Oh. All right. While we're waiting, we're going to take you down to one beaver in the farm. I don't want to accidentally forget to harvest again, so we'll use your resources. I have 2 unemployed beavers. Really? All right, build faster. Go to... There you go. All right, berries. You're almost full. Okay, we're going to have enough berry storage, so that will be fine. Are you full? You're full, so we'll pause you. You're not full, but you can't reach the berries over there. All right, buddy. You're paused. We will use you. Got our inventor going. Go ahead and we'll let this one be built as well as a lower priority job. Thank you, Stream Elements. Appreciate your hard work. Okay. Probably should build some storage for the kohlrabi. Is that going to cost me 15 logs? Okay, we can afford it. Kohlrabi. Someone is blowing up my teams at work. All right. 7%. So kohlrabis will be coming in very shortly. So the next thing we're going to need is a lumber mill. And a wheel. Operate said lumber mill. Do you later build farms on top of storage? Just general question. I have. I actually was watching or had a couple of streamers that have dropped into various chats, and so they've taught me a few things about like doing that. I tend to do like stacked storage, but I have done the farms on top. I've also done the farm buildings like over water so that it doesn't affect the okay, kohlrabies are in, so we're going to go ahead and take this back to 2 workers. And we're going to prioritize harvesting so that they spend all their time doing nothing but harvesting. Okay, so second inventor's in. We got the lumber mill in. We're going to need to throw the rest of our logs at the power wheel, but once that's done, how are we doing over here? All right, we finished cutting these trees. Let's mark another batch. Leave those 2 or 3. Go ahead and preemptively mark this batch. Okay. Yeah, I'm a big fan of like building the farms over platforms like this. If it weren't for bad tide, you know, I would probably plan for like the farm buildings facing this way over the water. But, okay, we have way more kohlrabies than we're going to be able to harvest, but that's fine. Should be able to harvest a good chunk of them. We just need logs. We're working on that. One is the inventor. What's the other? Oh, there's no power. We probably shouldn't be working lumber yet. What we'll do is get more wood in by unpausing that and start cutting down the closer trees. Alright, so the power wheel is up. I put it in backwards. And thus why we have a storage for logs. Yeah, that's cool. This one here was just me putting it in backwards by accident. So we, other than the little bit of time that we lost, it's fine. All right. We need to go to the lumber mill. Make planks. All right, we can unlock the forester. All right, we have Robbies and berries, which is great. Okay, we can unpause that so they'll go get the last of those berries. You, go get the last of the berries. I have to make running on the wheel a priority until we get enough planks. Leave this as well. Only need one. How's the drought coming? We're almost there. There goes the water. Alright, Forester's made, so we can go ahead and pause you. Forester's like, what am I supposed to do, boss? The answer is nothing, because we're going to pause you, because everything's going to die here in a second. But then as soon as that's over, we're going to be planting all the pine trees. Eventually. Fine. Okay. Entries can go there as well. Alright. Pause that building. These guys will harvest they have 2 days to harvest the rest of the kohlrabi, so they'll be fine. There's some berries here that aren't harvested. They'll be fine, because they're just sitting in a tank. We're gonna pause you. Yes, I have unemployed beavers, I know. It's okay. Cut down some trees. You guys have nothing to do. Why? Oh, because you're full. Full of logs. Alright. Let's get some more inventors going. 1, 2, 3. All of these are low priority jobs. Maybe get some more science points in. Our next priority is going to be getting a dam in here somewhere. Don't have stairs, so I can't get down and do it there. Like to be able to do it there, but we just don't have a path to it. Stairs would be 70, but I think we need levees before we need stairs. Guys, okay, good. Picked up the logs because we're building stuff now. Perfect. Our extra people are researching. Is there anything for you to do? Are you sitting around? Sitting around. Pause you. Pause that building. That should have that pick up that berry. You're done. So we can pause you. Oh, maybe you can't reach that berry. All right. Can't reach that berry. Okay. Put you off of harvest first. So when that I unpause you, you will start planting again. look like we're in a much better place than we were, although we're out of water. Pretty much we have 9 water left. But we are going to want to put in some additional water storage. We can use some of this downtime for that. Yep, I'm sorry, beavers. I know you're out of water. There's a good chance we're going to have a water problem this time, because I only went with 2 tanks instead of 3. We'll find out. Oh, yeah. Nothing for them to do but research. Point. Although we have enough now for levies, so let's go ahead and get that unlocked. We did 3, 5. Start building that. Good news is we're not going to run out of food. Water is a whole other story. Probably should put in a second pump. Oh, they're probably going to start dying off due to thirst. Alright, well, might as well put it on 3x speed. Put up with the... Probably should have built this pump on this side if we're going to do the damming. That's okay. Well, we'll be fine. Good news, everybody. The drought is almost over. I don't know that you're not going to be dying on me, but we'll see. Okay. We can unlock stairs now. Maybe even 3rd pump to start the cycle. I could put the pump on the correct side. Well, there's no correct side, but put it on this side so that when it starts damming, it'll be there. Build that first. Actually, what I should do is set all of this to lower priority. That way I don't have to think about it. There we go. Alright, we haven't lost anybody to thirst yet, but it's coming. But here comes the water. I love that they thought enough when they programmed the game so that the leaves and stuff grow on the abandoned metal. It's so cool. There's so many little touches in this game that are just so amazing. Like, oh look, here's some water. Okay, well the metal would obviously have things growing on it. All right, hold on, beavers. It's almost there. I was so happy when they made the lumberjacks chew the trees. Oh, yeah. I actually spent like 5 minutes on a stream one time just watching that whole situation. That's like... We don't need planks yet. What am I doing? We will need planks. Here comes the water. Love of God. Pump. Pump like you mean it. Priority job. Increase the workday. Okay, pump. Pump like your little life depends on it. What are you doing? Why are we hungry? Oh, we ran out of food? All right. See that coming. That's okay. We survived the first drought. That's all that matters. All right. Okay, so they've got the one dude who's researching all the time. So what do we need to do? We've unlocked. Could be a standard job. That's fine. Okay. No berries for you to harvest, but you picked up the one berry that was out there. That's fine. Pause that. Okay. Unpause the forester. There's no workers in the district. There will be, because I'm going to say... Oh, no. Oh. Okay. I'm going to have only one person doing... Well, no. Don't need... There we go. Did I lose somebody? Oh, I did. I have a forester. I do have a forester, so you should start planting. Yeah, hunger's going to be a real big problem. Because the kohlrabis are just in... They'll get harvested right as the drought hits. Because I think the first ones went in... Yeah, they're 50%. Almost 50% grown. I won't have berries, though. Because they're 77... Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to have berries for this time around. Oh, yeah. Oh, where are you? Oh, you're over here starving to death. Got it. Okay, you guys can't reach the trees back here, which is fine. Say those trees can go. Let's extend there. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Kinshak. Appreciate it. How are you today? Pause that. We have some trees over here. We have trees over here we can cut. So we'll unpause that. We're gonna have a real problem here in a second with food. But this dude will get the berries planted. You need food. Alright, so we only lost one to thirst last time, but now we're going to start losing people to hunger in the not too distant future. Oh, plant more kohlrabis? Oh, yeah. They're not going to live, but they'll be there for the next time. If we manage to survive our second drought, so far it has been rough. That's okay. Berries will not be in. How close are you to coming in? Not close enough. Yeah, it's fine. I was spoiled last night because I did my first hard map and I didn't have any major issues. And I was like, oh, I do understand this game. This map has taught me that clearly I don't understand this game. Because we're not going to get this built in time because we don't have enough wood. I mean, there's so many. And I guess we could. Although the good news is we're starting to get trees in here. Dead. Yeah. All right, well, we'll watch the rest of the colony die, and we'll try again. Let's do it at 3. Let's watch them all die at 3x speed. Yep, there's 2 more. This is where child labor needs to be a thing. Sorry, this is the highest priority job is the food. Please, for the love of God, no harvest. Please harvest it and eat it. Immediately eat it. But on the plus side, if I only have 1 beaver... Oh my god. Alright, they can't harvest food and pump water, but we do have 27 water in reserve. Yeah, I know. That's fine. Oh. The guy that was doing the harvesting died. However, one of the baby beavers just grew up, so we might stand 2 seconds here to survive. Let's see. This is like watching a train wreck unfold. Oh, the baby died. Oh my goodness. This is horrible. My wife was watching. She'd be so mad at me right now because she does not like it when beavers die. Okay. Now he's going to die of thirst because I didn't have him pumping water. Whatever. Oh, no. We're not. What are you doing? put water in the breeding pods, boss. So there's 3 water right there that he'll be able to collect. If I survive this drought, I will be amazed, but I don't think it's going to happen. Well, the good news is... Oh, that's the path. The good news is... You've eaten and you've drank. Alright, how soon until these die? Wait, okay, so your stint working in the farmhouse is almost over, but so you are going to need to put a breeding pod back there eventually. Oh, we have berries. Good news. You're going to be able to harvest berries here in the very near future. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know they could... if they started harvesting, the plant died while he was harvesting it. He still harvested it, so that's cool. Alright, well, your stint at working at the farmhouse is basically over. No. Go over here and start pumping water. Doesn't exist. No, you're not the inventor shack. You need to come over here. Here's the highest important berry picking in your life. And when you're done picking berries, I need you to go work at the town center. Okay. That job's done. Now you need to come work at the town center. Start building. I think I have enough logs on the ground so he'll be able to make the pod. So we do need to start growing beavers. But we'll pause this one. Okay. Yep, now you're a lumberjack. Good call. Well, oh, and by the way, you may be working 24 hours before you know it. The 1 beaver challenge. Oh, wait, no, now you gotta pump water. Not yet, though. Okay. Alright. I need you to stop building that. There we go. How many trees can you cut down over here? Oh, a handful. Okay. Alright. Build this other breeding pod. Giving me enough logs. It's like the micromanaging of micromanaging right now. Yep, you need to build the breeding pod. Oh, God. Oh, and then you're going to have to plant. Oh, my goodness. Good job. All right. Done building. Oh, now you're a lumberjack again. Great job. Okay. Now I need you to pump water. That's right. You keep those pods filled with berries and water. Like, I know this colony is doomed. You know what's awkward when you have one adult and one child left? It's folktales, yeah. Uh, yeah. We don't talk about how baby beavers are born. Oh, you know what? Now that you've got me water, guess what? Now you get to go back to the farmhouse. 1 tank of water is what you get. This is so bad. And you just know that a bad tide's about to show up. Oh, I have 225. Almost enough for a fluid dump. Not quite. Alright, I think that's going to be enough kohlrabies, buddy. Back to pumping water. Give me at least 2 full waters, and then I will let you go chop wood again. I guess you'll have to pick berries first, though. Alright, 3-day droughts. Not bad, tide. Come on. This baby beaver will pop out soon. Almost. Done what I have asked. Admirable. Okay. Chop trees. Where'd you go? Oh, we have our first baby. Look, we've doubled our population, everybody. 100% population growth. There are many people that would be happy with that. All right. I don't want to make it feel awkward. You're the only one in the entire town. Oh, the kohlrabies came in. Okay. Guess what? Start getting kohlrabies. Your stint as a lumberjack is over. Back to being a farmer. if I manage to survive this, it's gonna be an epic story. The epic story of... Oh, what's your name, dude? Of Rakash. Oh, Rakash, buddy. And here comes the drought, which means I need to... Actually, you need food. I was about to say, I should have you do water. Do water. I need you to do water. And then after we do water, we'll go back to harvesting kohlrabis. But I think we're going to make it. Oh, we'll find out. You're halfway to becoming an adult. Keep pumping water like your life depends on it. Because it does. Should get a special name. Alright. Done pumping water. Where are you at? What should we call this one? Call him... last one. There we go. Put spaces in there. Oh, wait. Lone... I think that's spelled wrong, but you know what? That's okay. When it says lone survivor has died over here, it will be a bad day. Oh, wait. You need to go back to harvesting kohlrabis, buddy. Yeah, I need you to grow up, buddy. It'd be new gen number 1. You know, I could have you build a house, but that would take 40 logs, and you just don't have enough. Okay. Oh, we're out of berries? No, we're not out of berries. Okay, you keep harvesting kohlrabis. We're going to have you do berries here in a minute. New Gen 1, as soon as he grows up, is going to be a lumberjack immediately. Not out of berries. Why are you not putting berries in the pod? Probably because you need berries. That's... In half a day, you're not going to be a farmer again anymore. And there go the plants. Get what you can, buddy. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we're... Okay. Good news. Yep, you're done as a farmer. Welcome back to being a berry picker. Oh, we have 2 babies now. We're rich. All right. How close to full is this? Halfway. All right. Where's Gen 1? Oh, you're so close to becoming an adult. Start chopping trees, buddy. Make your lone survivor proud. There he goes. All right. Berry picker. Pause, unpause. Pick more berries, please. In fact, I'm so glad I have 2 of you. I'm going to give you an extra hour of sleep. 6 logs. Tempted to build a barracks just so we can get the bonus from well-being. How much well-being do you need? 7. Okay, we're not going to go there. But they would be able to move faster. Yeah, okay. Alright. Oh, berry picker's done. Okay, we're going to go back to working in the... we only need 1 person. Start building. Build that barracks. Oh. Thought you would jump to that other job. You go to the forester? Okay. How did you go back over here? I want you to do that one. You get access to more trees. Control it through priority jobs. Look at all those kohlrabis. Always look, guys. You'll actually have a place to stay. I'm not doing this solely to try to get a well-being bonus or anything. That's 3 well-being. After that's built, you guys can start working on this, and maybe we can get that. We can keep water in here, although my guess is we're getting a bad tide next time around. That's my guess. So that means all of these berries are going to get completely destroyed. That's yeah, that's the truth. Oh, Lone Survivor was at -10 for a second. Oh my goodness. All right, they haven't gotten credit for the shelter yet. They need to sleep in that. How's the water? Okay, it's not here yet. Look at that. Hit a high of 4. All right. Oh, I paused it too soon. Not ready to pump. I saw this water and was hopeful. Alright, so you are almost done chopping the trees I wanted you to chop. Fine. There are trees over here that you can chop now. So unpause that. Pause this one. No trees for you to chop. Okay, someone needs to start doing the water thing. Oh, we're up to 3 babies. We've hit a well-being of 5. Means everybody's moving slightly faster. Oop. Let's get to planning. Oh, I have 3. Oh my goodness, I have 3 adult beavers. I feel like I've won the lottery. Thank you for the follow, Strawberry Company. How are you this wonderful day? We are attempting to survive a colony destruction on hard mode here. We got down to 1 beaver and we're back to 5. It's going to be a sad day when Lone Survivor dies. This has been a train wreck, but I'm sticking with it. I almost stopped it, but we had one wipeout where we lost the entire colony, and we're trying to claw our way back. They should sell this game on cards at the Buc-ee's in Texas. Oh, and then just like that, we have a drop. We're not gonna. The good news is it's not a bad tide. The bad news is we're not going to have this dam built. There's no way. Actually, well, hold on. Do I have enough trees over? I do not have enough trees, but we could unpause this, make it a priority job. We could pause the builder. They can build the dam. Technically, they can cut trees down too, but whatever. If I have 2 people chop. Oh, where did you go? I got 1 guy pumping water. That's fine. Let's just pause all these. We're never going to use them. Which lumberjack? Okay, that's the one they're working at. Where's the other guy working? We've got 1 on the pump. Oh, farmhouse. Okay, of course. The guy that's working the farmhouse. But where's the 3rd one? Lumberjack. I'm missing a beaver. Did he die? Did Lone Survivor die? No. Okay, buddy. All right. That's a baby. That's a baby. Oh, I didn't unpause it. Maybe that's what okay, there's that dude. Oh, pump there. It's 3. Okay, I can count. All right, you're probably good on the kohlrabi. So we're going to pause you. I want you to start chopping trees. Only 2 trees left for you guys to chop. Okay. Pause. Pause. Hey, someone should plant some trees. That's what you should do. I think all of these trees here. Got 1, 2, 3 trees over here. Hopefully these will naturally spread time as well. But this way we'll have a forest go in, and so in 9 days that'll be better. You cancel the planting, the ones you have can make... Oh, okay. Okay. Although, I mean, honestly, we have so... Oh, you know, we're out of berries. Gosh darn it. Someone needs to come over here. We gotta breed. Lone survivor. Like, I'm done chopping trees. Yeah, okay. As soon as that is full, we'll pause the water pump. Okay, you're getting berries for the breeding program, which is fine. This guy's gonna plant trees, which is perfect. Got some trees that are growing up over here. An eye on the kohlrabis. We're gonna have to unpause the farming house here shortly. Almost out of food. Okay. And this time we're actually going to throw all our resources at... We're going to pause that. You're done planting trees. We need to throw all our resources at harvesting kohlrabi. 2 people can work that. You can stop doing that. You work in the... Not going to be enough wood, but we'll let you do what you can. Pause that. Okay. Pause you. Ideally, how many trees do we have over here? Let me... Alright, we're gonna let them chop some of these cedar trees that we had in here, because we really need these guys to start, or if they can finish that dam. Again, to Bumidek's point is, as soon as I do this, it's going to be a bad tide, almost guaranteed. Okay. Harvesting kohlrabis, so that's good. We have our berries. Oh, okay, you need to go. You can collect berries until... Wow, we have 4 adult beavers. I feel like I'm in the world's F1. Okay. Yep, keep collecting berries because we need to keep with the breeding program. Up to 7 whole beaver. Oh, we had another one grow up. We're up to 5. All right. Okay, they'll keep doing this. They'll harvest what they can. Berry picker dude will be fine. Lumberjack man. Pause that. Get to building. Okay, everything's a priority job right now, which is fine. This building will be paused as soon as they're done harvesting. These are going to die in 1.5 days. Okay, you're done. Okay, we have 40 berries. That's fine. Okay. Builder. Dude, lone survivor. How old are you, lone survivor? 35. Oh, no. Lone survivor is not going to last that long, I don't think. But we'll see. Harvest the kohlrabis. And we're going to go ahead and assume we're going to survive. Put a second. This is going to be a lowest priority construction and a low priority job. Eventually a second set of farmers would be a good thing. However, these are going to die because everybody needs to go to bed. That's right. Get the last of the kohlrabis. Okay. That building is done. Pause. This is the craziest amount of... Oh, look at that. We're actually going to finish this. And then we can send a low... Oh, even better. We can do this. And look at all of this delicious wood. All right. We have 6 beavers. Now, okay, what do we have going on? Water is going to continue to be an issue for sure. But I think we're good here. 4 days, we have 50 water, so it's going to be a little tight. Breeding program is fine. Is there anything for you to cut down? Or are you sitting around doing nothing? You are sitting around doing nothing. Okay, you're... You have nothing to do, you can do research. But I think that there's going to be stuff I need you to do. Say, blackberries. If you could plant on dead ground, I would have you plant, but that's not a thing. Wow, Twitch was being weird there for a second. Alright, so we're collecting berries. Okay, that berries is now full, so we'll unpause this one. Keep collecting all the berries. I don't know how much water is actually. None is in the pump. Okay. Nothing for you to chop down. It is time for us to say goodbye to these trees now that we have a lumberjack flag. Or, excuse me, now that we have a forester over there. And we can do the same thing over here. Sacrifice more trees. like to get this finished. We need 8 logs. We can do it. Four logs. We have exactly what we need. As soon as that's done, we'll have access to all of these logs, and we'll feel like we're going to be log rich. Perfect. Oh, not connected to the path. All right. Okay. Look at all that lumber coming in. Whatever we're gonna do. All right, we're up to 7 beavers, so we'll probably need to actually take stock of where we kind of are at the moment. So we know that we're gonna need the farmhouse, so that's gonna be 2. Continue to collect berries, which is fine. We should probably, now that we have logs, we should think about building a storage for berries. Then we don't have to micromanage that quite as much. But we will need... unlock the platform. Gonna need to get somebody to start making some planks for us, which is fine. Do we need to stack it? No. Do I want to? Yes. Okay. Make some planks, please. Already full? My goodness, you are one fast bee. That's gonna be weird. Okay. Yes, I know there's no access. Alright, so we're out of water. This could not possibly go badly. This is exactly how we got down to Lone Survivor. Alright, as soon as the water gets here, we will start getting some serious pumping going. That's a priority job. That's a priority. Okay, we need to start. Changing the priorities on some of these jobs. They're getting berries, which is perfect. Everybody's thirsty, I know. Sorry, everybody. We'll need to plant trees. Promise you, the water is coming. Oh, got that build. I am going to let them stockpile a few planks because I want to build a path down here because I do want to see if we can get this area dammed up next. So that's going to be 2 sets of stairs there. That next there. Alright. Water is here, so we need to unpause at least 2 pumps. Right. Probably even a 3rd pump until we get caught up on the water. Wow. Water just got here. Oh my goodness. Brutal. We did lose some berry bushes, though. Alright. So we're to the point where we can get rid of these, which is great. Now we have storage. I don't need all the berry pickers in the world, but I've got one. You're fine. How many berries do we have? We have 71. Oh, I forgot to unpause the farmer. So this is going to be a problem. It's okay. What we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to prioritize this job. Means I probably stole my pumpkin, which is not good, actually. Everything's a priority. When everything's a priority, nothing is a priority. Alright. Got all the dudes planting like crazy, which is fine. Okay. All the kohlrabis are planted. Pause. Pause. Go do something else. Planting trees. Perfect. You guys are working on the water. How are we on wood? Okay. Potentially can think about... How do I want to do this? Air. Dams. That. That. Dam. Honestly, I just want to do same. Keep an eye on that, because if we get a bad tide, we don't want them hanging out in the water. Okay. You are planting trees. That's happening. You're almost done harvesting all the berries that you can harvest. The drought is here. Hopefully we'll have... Oh, we have the water here, so this will be harvestable. Nothing else for you to do, so you need to go do something else. Water is caught up, so we can finally pause those. 2 workers into there. Oh, we've reached 11 population. Crazy. We have 200 science points. We could unlock a medium water tank. Given where we're at with the drought, I think that's going to be a worthwhile investment. We are going to have to, however, also unlock gears, which I should have unlocked first. But that's okay. We'll get there. 8 more science points will get gears unlocked. I think getting a medium water tank is going to make a big difference here. All right. Our kohlrabis have come in, so we're going to unpause one of the farmers. This will be the first time that we actually have this whole area stay hydrated. So that's interesting. Okay, we got the science we needed, so we can go ahead and repause that. Unlock gears. We'll get in right there. You don't need to be making... Well, no, you do need to be making planks, apparently, because just like that, all the planks are gone. Oh, because you're using it for the gear shop. Of course. I need small industrial pile planks. Too far away. Start building this. How are we on logs? We are good. Nobody's working. So everything's a priority. Where did all our berries go? We ate our berries? Oh, no. One worker can just work in there. I think we're okay for that. I need you to do other work right now, like upgrades. Alright, what is everybody doing? Got one person building, which is fine. Oh, I have somebody employed at the forester? Okay, well, that's crazy. Pause you. Should build another forester over here and start putting trees over here, though. So let's put that on the plan. We're going to call this a normal priority. We need to drop the priority of this one. All right. I need to step away for just a second, so I will be right back. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Needed to take a brief break. Oh, I actually feel like we're not freaking out at the moment, but we're going to. We're going to have problems. Okay, the gear factory's up, but nobody can work in it. That's fine. You're still making planks. You don't have any. Oh, we're out of logs. Okay. Alright, we need somebody to come over here and work in the log. That's what we were looking at. We were looking at priorities. We have one high priority farmhouse, which is fine. Lumber mill was priority. Is it still priority? Will be for the gears, because we are going to want to build. So yes, so that's still a priority. Inventor's hut, not a priority, but it's paused, so it's a non-issue. Which flag are you? Okay, there's nothing for you to chop down. I set you back to normal. Normal. Yes, that's a priority job. Power wheel is a priority job. Okay, so we're good from a job priorities perspective. We just need more labor. And we have 27 berries. Okay, there's nothing for you to harvest, so pause you. Thanks, Twitch. I don't know what the problem there was, but okay. Seems like everything's still working. Don't have dropped frames. Why are you complaining? Whatever. Back to working now. Alright, so we're getting wood from here, so... Oh good, we're up to 2 people working over here. Are you guys... Okay, you're working on the dam. Perfect. Are we able to make planks? We are. Yeah, I know there's nobody working in the gear factory yet. We'll work on that soon. We're gonna need 20 gears and 30 planks. So, I guess we could plan for that build. They'll start putting stuff into it where they can, but that will greatly help our water storage problem. Berries have come in again, so unpause that. It's 2 distinct reservoirs. We need to start thinking about, is there a way... All this is going to die. Oh, forester's up and running. Okay, so I need you... Go ahead and put oak trees down. Okay, not those. That covers... Eventually, we have someone working that job. They'll plant. Have the pine trees over here. Wow, we're swimming in kohlrabies. That's wonderful. So we're going to pause this one. Switch that one over there. So that frees up 2 workers. Which should mean we have somebody working in the gear factory now, which we do. Do need another barracks. And we have these berries here. Collecting berries. This is going to be a low priority. Uh-oh. Lone survivor has died. Day 5, or cycle 5, day 10. So the one and only one who served us well is no longer with us. Sorry, lone survivor. We miss you already. Single-handedly brought back the population. Okay, we're almost out of water, but not quite. Go ahead and get pumping. Working on this. That's just... Actually, it's not even logs that are keeping us. It's just manpower at this point. Oh, you're planting trees. Oh my goodness, everything is coming up spades. Okay, most of this looks like it's unplanned, which is fine. Okay, we have all the planks we need. Now we just need gears. How are we doing on planks? We have 1 plank in store. Okay, so we need to still continue making planks for the gears. Here comes the water. Okay. Got a path kind of going over here. That's going to be like future path. But this tree needs to... it's right in the way, but we have to really afford to dispose of it. Did I set all of those to safety? I did. Those few trees can be chopped. Oh, look at that. We actually have got water backing up here. That's great. That will be done very shortly. Alright, so he has started planting oak trees. Oh, we no longer have a worker because I turned on the pumps, which is fine. Doing on gears. Have any gears? Is there nobody working here? You've now become a priority job. Set you to normal. Berry person's doing the berry thing. Storage gears. All right. Back to needing another barracks. And here comes the bad tide. So just as we complete our dams, here comes the bad tide. Okay. I don't know if we're going to get this water tank done in time. Should be a 4 or 5 day bad tide based on what I know for the first one. Prioritize harvesting. Prioritize harvesting. That, do that. We're going to pause that. We're going to unpause this one because that'll be a little bit more storage. All these berries are dead. Alright, so that's done. Yeah, I know. We'll have a few over here that might live. And I think that a good chunk of these pines are going to live. But yeah, we're in trouble. We may need to start investing science into getting a water dump. And then we can plan on doing our irrigation up here, maybe. Because this would be going to do trees up here. Which means that I'm going to have to actually devote some research or devote a beaver to some research. Alright, well. Can we get this water tank built before the bad tide? No. Keep on harvesting all the kohlrabis you can. You're harvesting all the berries you can, so that's good. Here comes the bad tide. Let's watch all the trees die. Do they leave any trees alive? No, they're pretty much just all dying. Wow. Hello, Sister Coyote. You confirm dying, but you have to reach a certain... Yeah. The irrigation barriers. Yeah. This is this colony here is we got to 1 beaver. So I went ahead and have done what I can to see, okay, how if we can recover, and obviously it's not going to happen, but we'll see how this plays out. Okay, so these oak trees will survive. That's good. These ones will survive. These birch are okay. Surprisingly, that's because they're too high. Most of these pine are going to survive. That's good. Oh, it's a, sorry, it's not a, it was a 9-day bad tide. Goodness. We're gonna have a water problem. This is where we get to watch another colony almost die again. All right, we're gonna pause you because you can't use the water. Okay. You're still pumping though, so okay. There's apparently a little bit of fresh water still out there, so we're gonna let you pump until you can't pump anymore. Not getting very much, but you know what? Every drop counts. You have nothing to drop down. You have nothing. Or are you just full? You're just full of logs. Okay. You're full on logs. Everybody's full on. Unfortunately, the founding beaver, the lone survivor, died on cycle 5, day 10. I think they'll keep pumping. It just takes longer in a bad tide. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty slow. All right, I think their resources are probably better doing research for us. So let's go ahead and get some research points going. Water is going to be a problem. So we lost. We have these pine trees here. We have the oak trees here that survived. A little bit of pine. That's okay. Eventually they'll plant some of that. Surprisingly, almost all of these pine trees lived. So I'll take that. Unsurprisingly, all of these berries are dead. You have this small berry patch over here. Stop working at. All right, we have 2 unemployed beavers. What is there that you can be doing? Somebody can help make planks. Okay, I guess we'll throw 1 into this pump. Just if they get a little bit of water, they can do that. Okay, now you're not even pumping. Okay, so whatever fresh water was there is probably gone. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, the fact that they're not pumping, it's done. Okay. How much log? We have 76 logs. Okay, let's actually... We haven't done it yet, but it's probably time. Let's put down an industrial pile so at least these guys can continue to... Oh, there's a log there. Really? Fine. There. So they can at least continue to cut trees. Go ahead and mark all of these dead ones. And put a gathering flag there. Almost reach it. Logs. Alright, we have something to do now. Here. No point in having you gather over there. Everything you gather is dead. Alright, 4.2 days. Oh, it looks like I was about to say, it looks like we might make it on the water as I watch this tank go completely dry. Alright, we need one more gear. Marys, Robbies are all dead. Oh, I guess I can pause these guys. You know what we never built? I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. We never put down a teeth grindstone. I wish it would tell me why. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking to myself. I'm like, how did I get 6 cycles without damaged teeth? Although, to be fair, we were using like 2 beavers for half the time. You know what we could do? Is if we can get to enough... we have enough science to unlock the water dump, so let's do that. We could... block this area out, and that could become freshwater storage. Or if not, it could be it'd be irrigation place. What would that irrigate? That would irrigate, like, this area. They died before their teeth broke. Look, we don't have to call out every single mistake I made. Alright, nothing for you to do, so you need to just go away. Hey, look! They built the tank that we can't put anything in. Alright, 2.5 days. We're basically out of water. This is where we're going to watch the beavers start to die again. Hopefully we can not lose everybody this time. There's food. Yes, it's berries, but there's food. Alright, well, let's go ahead and pretend like we're not going to lose more people by building them a nice house. I'm starting to think that you just like to watch beavers die. I don't. I hate this, but at the same time, the challenge of coming back from only one beaver was just too tempting not to try. Beaver is injured. Yes, I know. Beaver knows what to do about that too. Yeah. Don't do it again. All right. As we watch all of the beavers slowly dehydrate. I mean, technically, I could break the breeding pods again. There is water in there, but I would hate to lose all that progress. Laura Disa would be upset, yes. Laura Disa is upset. Oh my goodness, bad tide. Just trying to think, okay, what's the best way? So we have enough, we can get a water dump. We have enough research points to get the water dump because we're up to 400. With the new mechanics, it needs to be a 3x3. Because if we did that, we could hydrate this area. If I did, you know, if I reconfigured the roads and stuff, which is fine. We could put it like right there. Suddenly visualizes a colony with days since last injury banner stretched over the whole zone. Yes. Yes. Oh, it's rolled off. Unfortunately, you can't see what... I mean, literally, I was talking and we're like, oh, we survived. And then half the colony went... and that's what's about to happen here as the water comes in. We'll see. Oh... If it wasn't for the change to irrigation, I would put a water dump in and do the 1x1 thing, but it just doesn't serve a purpose now. I've had it happen where I'm sitting at the computer yelling at them, there's plenty of water now, why aren't you drinking it? Oh, yes. I think they made it so that the dehydrated beavers can work. I know in either update 3 or update 4, it was if you were dehydrated, they wouldn't actually work the pumps. And it's like, guys... Please. All right, we have mixture of water now, so let's we're going to unpause all of these and hope. Look, they're pumping. All right, we've lost... Oh, new Gen 1 died. Our first baby after the last wipeout died. Cycle 6, day 14. Okay, haven't lost anybody to food or hunger yet. Alright, let's get to planning. You too. Everybody, start planting those kohlrabis. Oh, we're gonna have at least 5 beavers live. Oh my god! Oh my god. Alright, at least it's a drought, not a back-to-back bad tide. That would have been... Oh, we lost all the berries. We lost all the berries. We've eaten them all for food. I see Timberborn woke up today and chose violence. Yeah, yeah. Hey, good news. We didn't lose anybody to thirst. We have the big tank, so they're going to be working on that, but we're going to be pumping this. We have the secondary storage, so we have water this time around. So that's good. So now we can actually think about how do we want to... I'm thinking about doing a 3x3 water dump here. That'll... At least this area here would stay hydrated. And then we can move, like, crops and trees up here. Specifically trees. Let's do it. Alright, so we would need... Needs to be 3x3, so there's that. Like that. Except, you know. Means that we need to path around this tree, because I don't want to waste it. So we path around that tree. Come there. Put in a set of stairs there. We unlock... Oh, I already did. And we put the fluid dump there. Well, there's a perspective. How does everything look from the perspective of the person working? Okay. Alright, we have all planks, we have gears. What do I need for the water dump? Please tell me I don't need any gear. Slugs. Okay. You to plant. Does it make sense at this point for them to plant trees over here? Probably not with what we're planning on doing. Just recover these resources. You don't have anyone to plant them yet anyways. Yeah, that's a good point. What is everybody doing? I've got an inventor, which honestly I don't need right now. Got one person working the district. Should probably unpause the breeding pods. Not that we have berries. Never mind. Well, we'll get one of them to at least. That one should hatch. Okay, you need to plant blueberries again. Got the kohlrabis coming in, so they're not going to starve. You're working on this lovely construction project. It's going to take you a while because you're by yourself. Right, we can unpause you, and we might as well just set all these dead trees are now available for cutting. Get to it eventually. You're basically done. You're replanting those trees, which is good. Alright, berries. How do I want to deal with them? Still tempted about putting water here, and then I guess we could do berries and stuff instead of trees after the next patch. Again, this is where we're going to probably focus our energies. We'll need a forester. This is going to hydrate 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should put the forester. That would reach. So we'll put the forester there. Yep. Oh, look at that. We're actually getting water. That's good. How many gears do we have? Not enough. I'm thinking we need to build a second big tank. So let's empty that. We're going to put a second big tank right there. Okay, we have 14 beavers, so that's good. Pause this pump, because I want this reservoir to stay full. I don't care if they emptied this one. Well, I do, but I don't. And if we need to, we can put another pump in there. Will Robbie somebody to work on planting? They're harvesting, they're planting. I just want to get to a point where I feel stable enough that we can actually start working on more power. I just don't feel it. It's like we're out of berries right now, so we have no way of breeding. All right. How close did we get? All right, so As soon as this is done, I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put berries right here. This whole thing is going to be blueberries. So that's going to be that forester's first job. Which means while I'm thinking about it, we're going to need a gathering flag over here. So go ahead and do that. Road. I guess no, we wouldn't. We can come up here. Yeah, so this can just. I don't normally second guess myself nearly as much as I am here. After all of that death, it's kind of like, ugh. Just like constantly like, is this the right thing to do? I don't know. Wait, did we get this bill yet? All that's left is for them to put planks. Yes, I know you're running around a single tree. All right, but we need that wood in the future. So that second water tank, when it comes online, that'll help us out. So we'll be able to hopefully not hydrate. All right. If I was to hydrate over here, the path would come through there. So we'll just leave that unplanted. You can stop cooking. All of this can just go away. Reminder of sad times. All right. This will be our next project. So we're gonna do. We're gonna double up this whole area here so that we can keep even more water down here. But that will be low priority. And I don't have to do the water fluid dump over here because the water will just go over there. If we want to get sneaky, we could put dams across there so that it won't flow back out. Hey, look at this. Guess what? It's now a priority job. If your farms reach into the water, you could plant mangroves for the fruit. Yeah. If I put, I think they would. I mean, they come all the way. This one comes all the way here. Only problem is until I have a way of dealing with the bad tide, all of the mangroves would die. And I'm just really afraid then all that labor goes away. How long does it? I can't remember. How long is a mangrove? Yeah, it's 10 days, 20 days before you can get the fruit. So if I can redirect, so right now my gut is telling me to redirect the bad tide there, but I don't know that that's wide enough. I still think we might have problems. Yeah. All right, I'm sorry for looking around. I'm trying to decide if there's a place really to send that bad tide, and I don't see it. I just want to get to a. I just want to get to a stable point where I don't feel like the quality is going to collapse every single time. And right now, that's where I'm at right now. You know, we brought it back once, which I didn't think was going to happen, to be quite honest. I was like, we'll try it. I think we're going to die. Okay, so this is dried up. So now what we can do here is we can go ahead and tell these guys, we have the wood, that I want them to put levees in here. Why did you do that? Delete. Delete. Okay. So we're actually going to have them put those levees in there, and then we'll build dams across the top eventually, but... my fluid dynamics are bad. I also talk a lot. Please let me know. Oh, it's not a problem at all, Sister Coyote. It's totally cool. I'm very chill. I love this game very much. This is the first time I've ever done hard. Well, sorry, take it. Second time I've ever done hard. I did a hard playthrough last night very briefly. And then, of course, they dropped a patch today that changed some pretty significant things. So stuff that I was doing on that playthrough is no longer really viable. It would be recoverable, but I was like, yeah, let's just try something new. But all right, these guys will get these built here. That's fine. Hey, we have hydrated this area. This is safe from bad tide. It is doing a pretty sizable area. All right, so that's looking good. Now that this is full, we are going to pause this for now. We're going to prioritize this forester, which we don't have people. But then we're also going to plant all the oak trees. I want to plant oak trees. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Sister Coyote. I appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to have this forester start doing... Well, there's nobody to work it. But as soon as we have somebody, they will start planting. And what we're going to do to pay for that is what? What is everybody working? Oh, we have all of the... Okay. We're going to reduce one of the workers in the farms. Since we seem to be up to speed on kohlrabies, we are going to need to solve this berry thing, like, soon. Because we can't breed right now. Alright, there is a berry that can be harvested right there. These are all dead. Yeah. I'm tempted to leave these pine trees because we can use them for the sap later. So that's what I think we're going to do. We're going to unmark this area. We're going to abandon this from a tree perspective. Except for... Scratch that. Except for this row of trees here, because we're going to put a road through there. Eventually. So we can pause that lumberjack flag. Hey, we're planting berries and trees and all the things. What are you waiting for? Oh, there's no work. Okay, that's fine. We'll pause that. There's nothing for you to chop down anyways. Path there will eventually... Hey, the water has arrived. Need to stair there eventually. Hey, look at that. Just constricting that has caused... Perfect. Okay, they'll get around to that. We are running low on logs again. So we can unpause this workplace, make sure that these trees are set for cutting. We have these old pines over here that we were saving, but we don't need to anymore now that we have a forester. Oh, we had somebody doing that. All right, we don't need to unpause that one. What is everybody doing? How are we on? We're fine on planks. Gears. Oh, we got the second water tank up. Okay, great. So planks in... Okay, so we can recover a person from the planks. Water will take care of itself with just the two. Huh. Okay. Berries. We'll take care. So we got the berries being planted here. Got the gatherer flag here. Nobody's working it. We should pause it. This dude's gonna plant all the stuff. We have this. We'll turn the water dump on and off as we need it. Just so we're not wasting resources. So we can go ahead and mark these trees over here that we were saving because we no longer need to save them. Actually, he'll be able to plant down here. So we know that row is safe from the bad tide. We can go ahead and plant missing trees there. That one lived as well. So probably okay to plant trees there. And it's another drought. Okay. Eventually they'll get around to that. Huge part of me that wants to put... We'll put a dam across there, and then this essentially will just hold water. Which probably means that... Put levees there. So... Probably... Playing this at 3x speed is killing me, but we're doing it. Getting through it. Alright, all of the kohlrabies are full. Alright, we're going to recover a person from that. So it's just one person harvesting, one person planting. Getting the gears. Alright. Like we lost an adult though. But we are starting to lose our adults. Oh yeah, we're down to 9. Okay, so yeah, we've got to solve this berry problem, otherwise we're gonna die a slow death. I think we can go ahead and we're gonna recover the logs from these old small water tanks. Go. Your priority jobs. You're doing your thing. Yeah, we're gonna have a real problem with not having berries. That's okay. Where can you reach? Reach all the way over there. So we are gonna want a path to over there. So let's think that through now. That works. And you're probably going to need to put even... I know it feels crazy to put this many blueberries down. Because honestly, we don't need them in the long run, but we need them. And put berries there. And this, all of this. Reach. Okay, need to unpause the water dump. It's low. I truly think this faction always needs more than the other one because of the breeding situation. Oh, for berries, for sure. Honestly, I didn't realize that I had planted some berries here, but I didn't realize they were going to die. But this is where... I knew these were going to die when we got a bad tide, but I didn't think that these ones over here were going to die. Close. Unpause that one. If I come over here and say, this is a high priority job, someone come do it. There's like one berry. Okay. This job is done. We need to start thinking about cassavas. Because we would need a fermenter. We would need to plant cassavas. Yes, we've reached the point now where we could tell these guys to not plant that. And then those could become cassava. We would need to throw more resources at that, though. Because we would need more storage for kohlrabis. Which, to be honest with you, we're not using berries. So we might as well store kohlrabi. There we go. We just doubled our kohlrabi storage. That they should start harvesting all of this. I think we're good on planks and gears for a while, so I think we're going to go ahead and pause those builds. We need... need some people chopping down a couple of trees. Anybody come over here and start working? Yes, perfect. Oh, we did our first set of oaks. Alright, and this one, we can get somebody, they'll start clearing out this future path. Bad tide, gotcha. Yeah, well, like I said, I thought I had done this far. This actually was drought, if I'm honest. The bad tide didn't kill it. The drought did this one in. The drought was longer than however many days a dried blueberry lasts. Because I didn't have any of this infrastructure in place. Although it was, watching all these trees die up here, though. That was interesting. Oh. Okay. You're not going to be able to build that one. Fine. Those are full-size trees. So, actually, what we could do... I want you to chop dead birches out of the way. And we're going to send a path along the water. So, then that'll get them access to that. All right, put some cassavas down. Not that we're ready to deal with the cassavas, but at least this way we can start stockpiling some of them. Okay. Bad tide. Defense against the bad tide. We are going to need floodgates. We can go right to a triple floodgate if we want. From a resource perspective, yes, it's 3 times. Well, not quite 3 times. Is it 3 times the cost? It's 3 times the cost. But it gives us a way more granular control. I have the research for triple. I think we're going to do triple floodgates. I know it's crazy. But then what we can start to think about is how would we shunt the bad tide over here? Because this is... I think we could send a lot of it that way. Then what we essentially do is we levy like this. That'll be the first start. So we'll let this get built. This is going to take a long time. But then, so then all the water would be forced into here. Then we put in some floodgates here. We do some levees on this side, and it would force the bad tide that way. And we can make a honking long walk to get over here. Then what we're going to want to do, go ahead and set these to demolish. Someone will get around to it eventually. Boom. Yep. And that. And the triple floodgate. That. That's 0, just in case they decide to start building those. That is a huge long-term project right there. We're still working on this craziness. Someone will work that eventually. Yeah, no berries. So we're down to 6 workers, by the way, so we're watching the slow death of this colony, because I don't know that we're going to get berries in time. We'll see. We have the bear. We have them growing. But this might be this colony's second brush with almost what being wiped out. Go ahead and demolish those. No logs. No surprise. All right. Farmhouse needs to be paused. This farmhouse needs to be paused. We have enough kohlrabis for 6 people forever. Yeah, cassavas will eventually plant it, but again, not an important. We can pause this. 1 pump is enough. In fact, we don't need any pumps right now. With 6 people, we have 600 water. What do we have people doing? Tree planting guy is... You're done. Water dump guy is done. What do we have? How can I maximize... Oh, now 5 beavers. How can we maximize our 5 beavers? Well, we definitely are going to need... This will eventually be a highest priority, but we need berries to come in. And we're looking at 8 days. So if we can get 1 beaver to live for 8 more days, we'll be able to potentially bring back. Okay. Someone decide to come work this job? Yes. Okay. What 4 jobs don't have? District Center's got 1. Farmhouses are paused. Food dump is paused. All the inventors are low priority, so that's fine. Okay, so somebody's working this one. That's fine. Somebody is working that one, which is also fine. Yep, someone's working that one. They're done. So that one can be paused. And in fact, we're going to tell them to take this tree out right there. We need... All right, so now we're to the point where someone was actually doing the inventor's shop. So... Drought has ended. Down to 4 beavers. This is not good. Oh, how close to berries are we? 40%. Yeah, 7 days. Rabies are coming in. The cassavas are coming in. So this is the slow death of this colony. We are racing against time, and how fast can berries grow? Oh, this guy finished chopping down the trees I wanted chopped down. Okay. All right. I have 87 logs. We're chopping down stuff over here. We're fine. Set. I want this to get... So we're just going to hit that on a priority. Quick. Water should be coming in. And here it comes. No, that's from the overflow. I lied. That is not the water. Or... Oh, we got this built. That's great. All sorts of debris. There's the water. little bit of flooding. Oh, and boom, like that. It's the drought. Fine. Everything's fine. All right, we're going to set this construction project. We're going to actually lower the priority of those two. Appreciate that you guys are working on that. I want you to work on other things. Right? 4 beavers. How are we doing? 4 days left until we get our first berries in. Close to these. Oh, we actually stand a chance of surviving if we can get the berries in. You have finished chopping all the trees over here. Okay. Oh, we're down to 3 beavers. Oh, no. This is bad. We need somebody on tree chopping duty. Oh, we've hit an all-new well-being, everybody. Alright, chop down birch trees. It's a new lot in life. Oh, God. Slow death. Yes, thank you for working on this project, Mr. and Mr. People. We've hit an all-time high for well-being, everybody. Well, there are only 3 of you, so it's really easy to get everything you need. It's actually what did it was wet fur. Because I put all of them on construction, they had to swim to get to this project, so they got wet fur on all of them for the first time. Okay, someone just needs to be. We have all the kohlrabies that you could ever possibly want. We have planks. Hold on. How are we doing over here? How close are we? 80%. 80%. This is going to become the most important job in the entire colony. So we're building this over here just so that water would stay in this area. So when the drought comes, this area will stay hydrated, which will keep the trees wet. And we won't be able to steal it from pumping and stuff. I have great ideas for the future. It's just a matter of whether we're going to get there, because we're down to 2 beavers now. No. Oh, this area is going to dry up soon. I actually have to have somebody come over here and work this job. Yep, go work the fluid dump. Refill it, please. Alright, how old are the beavers that we have left? 34. Oh, no. And 49. Oh my goodness. All right, buddy. This colony relies on you and you alone. Oh my goodness. His new name is I Will Survive. Well, if there's other faction, I'd say breeding pair. Yeah. Bombadek said earlier, it's very awkward when you almost lose in folktales and all you have is a baby and an adult. I was like, that's so wrong. True, but so wrong. All right. Yep. Oh, hang on. Berries are in. Unpause. Single most important job is... And how I was thinking 1 is the loneliest number you would ever do. Oh, good. Oh, look at that. We might survive. This is going to be brink of death number 2. All right. Boom. All of these trees can be set for cutting. This tree already set for cutting. Okay. We have no wood. Actually, oh, I don't have anybody working. Oh, we're down to 1. Down to 1. The good news is, even if he dies right, well, maybe. If we get, it depends on whether we can get this one. But if the baby gets born, even if he dies, we have enough food and water. This is crazy. Breeding has been halted. We have a baby. You're collecting berries. You are full of berries. Okay, so this is no longer a priority job. Go chop. What are you doing now? Oh, you're working at the... Need you to chop. So, chopping wood. Well, no, I guess you're collecting logs from debris piles. Does that count? Yeah, actually, you know what? That's okay. We'll put you. We'll let you work at the district center. We have 2 babies. All these logs that you can collect. This is so weird. Brink of death times 2. Oh wow, this was like a 15-day drought. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have kohlrabis are fine. We have 1 cassava. There we go. Planks and gears are fine. We actually are We're gonna make it, which is crazy. There's that well-being. All right, we need storage for berries. And we'll just put it right next to the breeding pod for now. Berries. Berries. Although we are coming up on 3 hours and 40 minutes of streaming, so I do need to take a break. Let's see. Is anyone I know that's out there doing anything fun? There is somebody I don't know who is streaming Timberborn. Thank you for the follow, Captain. I owe you 4. I owe you 4. How's it going? We have somebody called Darth Vader that's currently streaming Timberborn in English. We have somebody who's streaming Timberborn in German. So I'm thinking probably not the German. We have somebody who's just got streaming an AFK beaver run. Let me listen to this person that's streaming here. Just make sure they are chill. Or they're not there. I cannot hear them. All right. That's probably not enough. They're not talking. Okay, never mind. That's a no on that person. All right. While we're thinking about that, where are we at here? Up to 2 babies. We're actually making progress on the water storage here. That's cool. We have no logs. Have we actually cleaned up all the debris? No, there's still debris. Okay. How old are you? I will survive. 41. Picking up all the log debris. That's great. It can, on the way to go pick up something, it cut through stuff, but on the way to deliver it, it has to stick to the paths. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. If you watch this dude here, he's going to drop it off. He cuts through the forest, comes over, picks up, I assume there's debris over here. Yeah, picks up the logs, and then takes the long way back. Go figure. It's amazing what you notice when you're sitting here waiting for one beaver to do all this work. Wait, something. Oh, no, something changed. Oh, no, it did dry out. Oh, the water dump ran out of water. That's now the most important job. If you're carrying a log and planning on a caber toss, you plan on running up past 2 to avoid tripping and an injury. This is true. All right. Please put water back in the water dump. Oh, now you've got back up to 20-hour days, everybody. That extra 2 hours I was giving you is coming to an end. Put the water. Put the water in the thing. No, you're breeding. Okay. I guess I forgive you for breeding. We need babies. Now you're building. One of the babies grew up. Back to 2 beavers. All right, I'll let him fill up the water dump. And then we will send them back to the town center. We doubled our working population. Again. Puts the water on the skin or else. Ooh. Drop the water in the water dump. Okay. We're breeding one of them. We need someone to deliver berries into this one. They have no downtime, so it's not a huge surprise because I've got them working 20-hour days right now. That they're not finding the time to put the berries in the pod. Plus, the berries are far away, relatively speaking. We do have the storage here now, so at least that'll be an option eventually. Or are we out of berries? No, we have 10. All right, we're moving the water dump to a lower priority. Oh, we're up to 3 adults now. Okay. Things are happening. That's done. Oh, it means they're going to switch back to doing this project, but you shouldn't because we need wood, and we don't have wood. All right, we're going to pause the district center. We're done building for right now. Actually going to increase the priority on gathering because I want berries. So we're going to have the berry person put berries over here. You have somebody chopping trees, which is fine. At some point, we'll need to unpause the forester, but that's not right now. We are down to 243 kohlrabis, so that's the other thing we're going to have to eventually do. There's so many things that we need to do to recover from this again. It will be epic if we actually succeed. Oh, we've run out of water. What? Why are you working this job? What job did you go to? Oh, you went to the fluid dump. No. Oh, no. Fluid dump is fine. Got 2 beavers chopping wood. That'll be fine. We should probably do, if I'm honest, though, is pause this. We need to come over here and unpause this farmhouse. Let them start re-upping the food. We have berries now, so the berries are right next to the thing, so we can then lower the priority on that gathering flag. And I want you to come over to here. That means I need to pause it and then unpause it. We should be there. Okay. This was a long drought. We hadn't had this run out of water yet. Yeah, we're going to lose all the cassavas. Shame, but it is what it is. you need to focus on. Too. Ugh. Okay. Let's see. Everybody I know. Playing Enlisted. You're playing EVE Online. Gary's playing Vault. Everybody I know. All right. Does anybody know anyone streaming that we can send folks onto? If not, I'm going to probably stop here in a little bit. I do need to take a break. I'm scheduled to stream again tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, so 3.5 hours from now. And then at this point, I want to see this through. Twice we've gotten to one beaver, so I really want to see if we can recover this playthrough. It's a huge time sink for sure. I don't know whether it's going to happen, but give her a good college try. There's nobody I know that's currently streaming. And then one person streaming Timberborn, I was less than happy with their audio. A double singleton. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, as I get ready to kind of wrap things up, I do want to say thank you to Bumadek, who was hanging out earlier in the stream, having some chats and kind of pointing out some of my mistakes with the Ironteeth, which helped me with the restart and has helped me a couple of times. Thank you to Strawberry Company for stopping by and visiting. Thank you to Sister Coyote for visiting and chilling and hanging out here for sure. I have a 24-hour Worlds on Stream streamer and a Sims 4 player. I'm happy if you want to. I'd be happy to send the stream on to one of those two if you just want to drop the name in chat. And then thank you very much to Kinshank for the follow, Strawberry Company for the follow, Sister Coyote for the follow, and Captain for the follow. English Simmer. All right. We'll set up a raid. Give me a second. All right. Playing Sims 4. They have 84 people watching, so say hello to English Simmer. They'll appreciate a little bit of extra people coming by. So, again, thanks everybody for the follows. I really appreciate it. I met the affiliate goal this weekend, so we're kind of waiting for some paperwork to go through. So, I will actually be an affiliate Twitch streamer for sometime in the next week or so once the paperwork gets through. So that's kind of cool. Either way, should be back with Timberborn later tonight. So thanks again, everybody, for hanging on. Please say hello to English Simmer, please. And thank you, Sister Coyote, for the recommendation. Take care, everybody.